This drama happened over a week ago, but I don't care. I'm still making a video out of it. Hello, Heralds, and welcome to The Harbinger. I'm your host, PVZ, The Harbinger, here today to talk about quote-unquote drama that happened over a week ago with the animation storytime YouTuber, TheOdd1sOut. If you don't know who TheOdd1sOut is, he is one of, if not the biggest, storytime YouTuber. He was pretty popular back in my day of YouTube, where you can get millions of views talking about how you used to work at a fast food restaurant. The drama, controversy, whatever, that happened came out after some tweets went viral saying that he fired his entire team. And everyone was villainizing him because of this firing. Uh, Saying things like, oh, he's switching to AI. He doesn't care about his artists, and that he's just overall a bad person. And I feel like all this hate was absolutely uncalled for. Now, I'm not an absolute Odd1sOut fan. I'm not gonna buy all his merch. I'm not gonna watch every single thing that he does or everything that he's in. But I've been watching him for quite a long time now, and he is an okay YouTuber. He's not horrible. I mean, back in the day, he was great, but now it's just boring. But I don't really think that matters. And all the hate and villainization, it's not good because they're not criticizing his content. They're calling him a bad person for literally no other reason than they just don't like him. I mean, the reason why people were hating on him is just so dumb. Literally all the information just comes from one Discord notification basically saying uh, they've been let go and that they're going to have to rely on commissions from here on out until they have a stable income. And everyone just automatically assumed for no reason that it was just out of the blue and a complete degenerate thing to do, and it's just a horrible thing. Like, they just automatically assumes that someone was the villain there for no good reason. Like, none of the information showed anything like that. It didn't show any malice, didn't show anything evil, didn't show anything bad. It was just something that was unfortunately happening to someone. And like all the things that people are just assuming and just saying happened might never even be true, right? But what's worse is that even if you are gonna assume that it's just out of the blue, right? He just decided one day that he's gonna fire people. It's like, so what? It's not like he's just gonna go out of his way to fire people he hired. Mention he hired them, right? He's just gonna fire them for no good reason. There are a number of things that could lead to the decision of firing his team. He could be going into debt. His family members might need medical bills. He might be working for the mafia and they all of a sudden need $20 million. I don't know. It doesn't matter what the reason is. There could be a reason why he fires them. And instead of thinking logically, people just automatically assume that he's doing it out of malice. And they don't think about all the other reasons why he could have or would have fired them. And what sucks is if you brought these arguments up to people who were hating him, they would just say something like, "It's not right. You have to have empathy for the people that are getting fired." Blah 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 blah. It's like that's a really stupid argument. It's okay to be empathetic for someone who lost their job. It's fine to feel bad for them. It's fine to want to support them. It's fine to send them money, whatever. What's not fine is hating someone for literally no reason other than someone else got fired. Like that doesn't make any logical sense. You hate TheOdd1sOut because someone else has lost their job. Like that doesn't make any sense. There's no evidence to support that TheOdd1sOut is doing it out of malice. It's like there was no evidence. Like it's just insane how people just want to hate him for no reason other than they just felt like it for some reason. I don't even know like what warrants people hating him so much. Like it would be different if it was, you know, a YouTuber who hasn't done anything bad but just like I don't know, makes bad content. I can't really think of anyone on the spot, But basically, someone who makes controversial content, uh, let's say they talk about how much they hate Genshin Impact, right? And then something happens like this. They fired members of the team, and before no one had any fuel to hate them, right? Because the people who hate them are Genshin Impact fans, so they had no fuel to actually like say, oh yeah, this guy's a bad person, other than he disagrees with me. Now with the firing thing, now they have fuel to hate him. Like none of that is happening with TheOdd1sOut. There is like no underlying thing that would make people dislike him, other than people find him annoying. Maybe like I don't understand why you want to like why you want to villainize him so much. I don't get it. Why like it doesn't make any sense. And like another argument people brought up to say, oh he's a bad person, and this was actually a tweet that I saw, but I mean they deleted it because they couldn't live with being wrong. And it basically said he shouldn't hire them if he doesn't expect to be able to pay for them their entire lives. Basically along those lines. I mean the tweet's gone, so I can't pull it up. But like I think that's such a bad argument. Sure, if you start a small business, hire like 100 people, and after like a month in, you realize, oh, I can't hire any of these people anymore. I'm gonna fire them. That makes sense. Don't hire a million people if you're a small business and you're blah 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 blah. You know, in like a few months, hey, I can't do this. But these people have been working for TheOdd1sOut. At least one of them has been working for him for years. It's not like he hired a bunch of people, didn't realize how much money it's going to take, and lost all of his money. It's years in the making. Something could have just happened. And like the argument you shouldn't hire people if you can't pay them for the rest of their lives it's just stupid. Because like I can use that logic on any company, right? I start a company and we're doing good for 50 years. But then on the 50th anniversary, a plane crashes into our main building, and I have no more way to make money, so I have to fire everyone. It's like by that logic, I should never have hired those people in the first place. By logic of you don't hire people unless you know for a fact you can pay for them for the rest of their lives. It's just that's horrible logic. It's just incredibly dumb and stupid. Like I don't understand how someone can think like that. Like it's just them trying to find an excuse to hate them. It's just I don't get it. Also, to add to everything, being an artist, relying on freelance work is very risky. At any time, you might not get any work to do. Anytime you might not have any money. And it's like when you work as an artist, when you plan to be an artist, when you do all this stuff without thinking, "Oh, I'm going to go into Disney. I'm going to go into does Disney even do hand animations? Or like I don't know. I want to work at this animation studio. I want to work here. I want to do this here. I want to do graphics designs. That's different. Wanting to do like commission work and just relying off that, when you do that, that's very risky. And you have to know it's very risky when you go into it. On top of that, working for YouTube is also very risky. At any time, YouTube can decide, you know what, that those 3 second clips of music in that video, I don't like it. 3 strikes, you're out. YouTube channel, gone. YouTube can just decide they're going to do that one day. So being a YouTuber is also just risky. So you're an artist relying on commission work, so risky, and you're doing YouTube, which is also risky. So going into it, you have to know, oh, what I'm doing is risky. What I'm doing might not be the greatest thing, most reliable thing. Sure, I'm going to be making money, but it's money that could go away at any moment. I have to know that. I have to know, okay, one day this might just all go away, right? So it's not like you get a big job and just randomly get thrown out, not knowing that it's gonna happen. They have to know that that's gonna happen, and it can happen, and it did happen. And like YouTube being risky is actually like a joke that TheOdd1sOut has made in several videos, and it's like it's so weird because a lot of people were taking a bunch of stuff that TheOdd1sOut has said over the years and just taking them out of context or just like posting images of him saying something, or like posting his music video. They took this one Garfield comic thing, how the creator of Garfield doesn't even do it, and James goes, "Oh, I lost all respect for him," and people were like, "Oh, it's ironic, isn't it? He's such a hypocrite." And it's just like, okay, he said that like 10 years ago, and that was very clearly a joke. And the Other One's Out still does do his own content. He doesn't. He might not animate everything by himself. He might not storyboard everything by himself, but he still talks. He's still. It's still him, right? So it's just like I don't get that. And they're also like his music video like of 5 years ago, like I'm not a bad person. And people were like, "Oh, he's such a hypocrite now. He is a bad person." It's so funny how this video from 5 years ago is relevant somehow. Like I don't know why people were doing that. It's just so stupid. And they just decide, oh, we're not gonna we're not gonna point out the fact that he said multiple times that YouTube is very risky and going into it is a very risky thing, and at any moment he could have to go back to working at a fast food restaurant, right? Just like it's so stupid how like selective people are to just like take clips and content. Just it's just so stupid. Just people trying to be toxic and trying to hate and just actively ignoring the other evidence. It's just I find it absolutely insane how when given a little information, people will just swarm and call someone evil for no actual reason. The Odd Ones Out ended up replying shortly after everything blew up, basically saying that he couldn't justify having such a large team when they didn't get that many videos out and they just weren't making that much money, which is completely understandable. And he even said that he had a long conversation with everyone and even had face to face conversations with everyone who was close by. And he, told them everything that's going to happen. And he gave them severance. And he even went out of the way to credit every single person. It's just like, it's just insane how people are gonna villainize you for doing stuff because none of this should have ever went out. He should not have to like say all this stuff. So like everyone was just like villainizing him for absolutely no reason. And sure, he didn't give a month's advance notice that you're gonna get fired, but he also didn't just wake up one day, go into Discord at everyone, you're fired, and then that's it. Like people were just like assuming that he did that. People just assume that he's just a bad person because he fired people. It's absolutely crazy. So overall, people were just hating him for no reason, looking for any excuse to just be toxic and be villainizing and just hate someone for no reason. Literally, I cannot see any reason to hate him other than he's a guy, a normal guy, just like Little Jim. I don't know. I saw the type of people who were hating him. There was not actually. I know Tierzu was defending him. That's probably like the only person I know who was defending him. There was a few other, people here and there, but a lot of people with getting a lot of likes and a lot of views on their accounts just hating him for no reason, just like calling him a villain. Like it's just like it's absolutely insane to see that. And it's like the type of people who are doing it. You can see like just like based on their accounts and based on who they are. Like I'm gonna go back to my previous video. Like fandom enjoyers, like fandom people. Like I don't know how to describe it. It's like people like that, people who are like toxic, just like being horrible people. It's like it's absolutely insane to see. Like I don't know. I'm going on a rant here. This was a weird video. Anyways, that's about it for this video. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you didn't like the video, tell me why. Let me know what you think of this situation. Remember to reap what you sow. Bye bye.